afternoon, or good evening, depending on when this video finds you. Coming into a seated, easy meditation pose, left foot comes in front of your hips, right foot comes in front of your left foot. Palms to your knees. Palms are facing the Mother Earth below you to receive that Mother Earth grounding, loving energy from underneath you. Or palms are facing up to receive that life force, increased flow, and energy from the universe above you. Pointer finger and thumbs come together, mudra position, straightening out that spine, bringing your belly in, taking a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Nice sigh of a relief. Taking a deep inhale in, join me for one round of Om. Inhaling through the nose. The sound of the universe flowing through your body. Pause here for just a moment to see how you feel in stillness. Try not to move a single part of your body. Just remain in stillness to see how you feel. A still body is a still and peaceful mind. Taking a moment here to set your intention for what you would like to receive out of today's class. Are you in the middle of manifesting something? Do you want to focus your intention on manifesting that thing? Do you want to focus a little bit more about going with the flow with things? Do you want to focus a little bit more on strength? Do you want to focus a little bit more on your balance? Maybe focusing your mind on something? Anything that you would like to set your intention on, set it right now. Bringing your palms to heart center. Bowing your forehead down, namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Bringing your palms above your heart, one on top of the other. Taking a moment, asking your heart what you need to receive out of today's practice for today. Deep breath in. Repeat to yourself, I am open to receiving. Exhale out. Remaining here with your palms above your heart, placed on top of your heart. Closing your eyes, relaxing your breath, but taking some deep inhales in, deep exhales out, remaining in stillness. And while you're doing that, I want to read this nice quote for you that I read yesterday. So it says, let's face it, at the end of the day, it's not how much you have or how much you have accomplished that counts. What matters is how well you have participated in your own life, both the ordinary routines and the extraordinary surprises. Gaining the skill to choose our attitude, to choose what we think, and to choose what we do may be the grandest adventure we take as a human being. Remaining close with your heart, sending some love affirmations to your heart. Say, I love you, heart. Thank you for the work that you do. Amen. Namaste. Raising your palms above your head, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Taking a nice deep inhale in, exhale, bringing your the back of your right arm onto your knee. We'll just do a slight little bit of a bend here. So almost like your right elbow is right on top of your knee. Keeping both knees on that yoga mat, so we're not leaning a little bit more with that left one. We're just bringing that left palm, pointing it to the right side. Nice little easy stretch on the left side of the body. Maybe your gaze looks up and follows and looks up to your left fingertips. Repeating to yourself, I'm at peace. I go with the flow. Deep inhale in, arms back up. Exhale, switching to the other side. Left elbow, back of your left arm comes on top of your left knee. Right arm comes and points to the left side. Both knees are on that yoga mat. So one isn't leaning a little up more than the other one. Maybe your gaze looks up to your right fingertips. Nice deep inhale in, interlocking your palms. Palms come up, pointing to the ceiling. Nice deep stretch here. Exhale, palms in front of you, arching your back. Let's come into a little bit of a cat here. Palms remain interlocked with one another, chin to chest, arching that back. Gaze to your belly button. Inhale. Slowly coming up, opening up heart center. Shoulders come to hug each other. Chin lifted up. Exhale, arching that back once again. Bringing those palms out in front of you. Maybe they rise a little bit for a deeper stretch. Gaze to that belly button. Inhale, come right back up. And bringing your palms, reaching them behind you, interlocking those palms to reach behind you. And then raising those palms, extending those palms out behind you with them interlocked. Opening up that heart center, straightening that spine. Maybe your chin looks up to your ceiling. Deep breath in and deep exhale. Placing your palms onto your knees, let's go ahead and massage out that neck for just a moment here. So bringing that left ear to your left shoulder, and then rolling your chin to your chest, slowly inhaling and coming up, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. And then inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Coming to the other side, inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Coming back to center, raising the palms above us to receive that energy once more. On your exhale, slowly going down with your belly button first. And with your belly button, when your belly button can't reach anymore, starting to extend with your palms out in front of you. Forehead comes down, a little bit of a forward stretch here. Maybe your forehead reaches down to your mat, or maybe you just try to look for your belly button. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae starting to come up. Let's go ahead and roll our wrist one way and then rolling them the other way. Stretching out those fingers one by one, massaging out your palms. Go ahead and cartwheel over our palms to the front of the yoga mat. Knees to the outer edges of the mat, big toes come to touch each other. Inhale, pushing that belly button to your yoga mat, opening up that heart center. Maybe your chin lifts up and looks up. And taking a nice exhale, hips to your feet, arms extended out, extended child's pose. Maybe your forehead comes down to your mat, taking about 5 rounds of breath here. Focus your intention. Keep on repeating to yourself, I am, and then say your intention as if you already have it. On your next inhale, slowly starting to come back up, coming into a tabletop position. Let's go ahead and inhale with a little bit of a flow, belly button to the mat, gaze comes to the ceiling, chin to ceiling. Exhale, cat pose, arching that back, gaze to that belly button like a cat, just waking up from a nap. Knees are right below those hips, wrists are right below those shoulders. Inhaling, cow. Going with the flow. Exhale, arching that back. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, arching that back. Integrating a little bit more of a flow. Inhale, looking up, cow. Exhale, cat. Repeat to yourself, I easily go with the flow. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Let's go ahead and keeping our hips where they are. Let's go ahead and bring our gaze looking to our right foot. And then go ahead and bring our gaze looking to the left foot. Just a little bit of a spinal massage flow here. From one side to the other. Starting to integrate that flow. Let's go. Taking a nice deep inhale in. Right arm comes up to the sky as we prepare. Exhale, sweeping that right palm underneath that left arm. Your right shoulder comes onto your yoga mat, keeping your left arm in a 90-degree angle. Needle in the thread pose here. Slowly starting to come up, coming back up. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale in and do the other side. Left palm comes up as we prepare. Gaze looks up and follows those left fingertips. Exhale, sweeping those left fingertips underneath your right arm and left shoulder to the yoga mat. Maybe your gaze looks up for a little bit of a deeper twist. And coming back up into neutral tabletop pose, bringing your palms out in front of you, about one palm distance away from you, coming to the bottom of your toes, lifting up your hips, and downward facing dog. Walking out your dog here, we'll take a few breaths. Feet are about hip distance away from each other. Toes are pointed to each other very slightly, like a pigeon, walking out those toes. And gaze to that belly button. Nice deep inhale, and let's go ahead and bring our right palm to reach for that left heel here. A little bit of a deep stretch here, twisted downward dog. And then bringing it back to meet up with that left one. Inhale, and reaching with that left palm to that right heel. A little bit of a twist cross here in your downward dog. Go ahead, inhale, left palm reaches back. And let's prepare looking forward to the front of your mat. Stepping, hopping, or jumping to the front of your mat. This time, if you're used to walking, maybe hop. But if you're used to hopping, maybe challenge yourself and go ahead for a jump. Let's go ahead and inhale into halfway up Ardhanasana, straightening up that spine. Exhale, forward bend, walking out your feet so they're about hip distance away from each other. Forward bend, ragdoll here for a moment, grabbing onto each elbow, swaying from left to right. Releasing tension in that neck, let that neck be like a ragdoll here. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come up into an Urdhva upward salute, receiving that energy through your body. And then arching that back, pushing that belly button to that imaginary wall in front of us. Fingers come to look behind us. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and then to the sides of the bodies. Tadasana, mountain pose, standing tall and strong like a mountain, lifting up that chin. Holding those shoulders back. Mula Bandha, belly is in. Let's go ahead and warm up our body just a little bit more with a sun salutation. Inhale, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, let's go ahead and sit in that imaginary chair right behind us, Utkatasana chair pose. Looking down, can we still see our toes right above our knees? Gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center, remaining in chair pose. Nice deep inhale in, bringing your left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee. Maybe your gaze looks up to your right to your right elbow. And just making sure that both knees are in one line with each other. One isn't leaning a little bit more than the other one. And then if you would like a little bit more of a challenge, maybe your left palm reaches to the floor and right arm comes up to the sky. Inhale, back to center. You did a really good job. Exhale. Let's go ahead and come into a twist on the other side. Right elbow to the outer edge of that left knee. Gaze looks up to your left elbow. Nice little twist here. You can stay here if you would like to come into that deeper challenge. Maybe your right palm comes to the outer edge of that left foot, and that right arm is extended up to the ceiling. Inhaling, hands back to heart center. Exhale, forward bend, straightening out your legs, releasing your palms to the sides of your body. Inhale, straightening that spine, and then exhale, bringing your right palm in front of your feet, and then but right in front of you in the middle of the center here. And then left arm comes up to the ceiling. Maybe your gaze looks up to your fingertips. Placing that left palm, let's go ahead and switch. Left palm onto the yoga mat, and then right palm up to the ceiling. Gaze looks up, if you can, to your right fingertips. Placing it onto the floor, inhaling, straightening out your spine as you prepare. Exhale, placing your palms onto your mat, stepping, hopping, or walking to the back of your mat. If you're used to walking, maybe hop. If you're used to hopping, maybe jump. And go ahead and exhale, chaturanga. Modified is okay here, shoulders on top of those wrists. And modified is just with the knees down. If you need that, that's totally okay. Keeping your elbows close to your ribs. Inhale, coming to the top of the toes, upward facing dog. Opening up heart center, exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a little bit of a breath here, you did so good. Let's go ahead and bring our right palm out, our right foot out in front of us. Keeping that back leg strong. Let's go ahead and come into a high lunge pose here. So that right leg in front of you is in a 90-degree angle. Arms come up, inhale in, strong back leg. And then keeping your core very strong here, bringing your hands to the to the sides of your body. Keep doing some core work here. Strong core, so our core isn't relaxing on that leg. Just like an airplane, the arms are out to the sides of our body. High lunge. Exhale, framing that right foot, stepping back. Chaturanga, modified is okay here. Inhale, coming to the top of the toes, upward facing dog, opening up heart center, downward facing dog. Great job. Gaze comes to that belly button. Let's take a deep inhale in as we prepare. Stepping forward with your left foot out in front of you. Let's come into a high lunge pose. Same thing, strengthening that core here. Left leg is at a 90-degree angle. Strong back leg. Arms to the sides of the body like an airplane, keeping them engaged, keeping that core engaged so it's not relaxing on that leg. And exhale, framing that left foot, stepping back, chaturanga, modified is okay here, keeping those elbows close to your hips. Inhale, top of your toes, upward facing dog, opening up heart center. Exhale, downward facing dog, good. Walking out your dog for just another moment here. Looking forward to the front of your mat, stepping, hopping, or walking to the front of your mat, coming into Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, forward bend. Feet can be close together or hip width apart from each other. Slowly inhaling, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Remaining and finding something in front of you to focus on for balance. Once you find something in front of you that's in stillness and that you can focus on, I'm going to show you so that you can see what this pose looks like. But I want you to remain looking at the front of your mat. So looking at that thing that's in front of you, standing tall and strong like a mountain, starting to place your balance on your left leg, keeping that left leg engaged, quadriceps, hamstrings, strong leg here. Once you feel balanced, go ahead and raise your left leg, your right leg up in a 90-degree angle. Focusing on that thing that's in front of you. And then you can stay here if this feels like enough and you just want to work on your balance. Or you can come into a complete tree pose where you use your palm for support, wrapping around your ankle, grabbing your foot, and bringing it to the inside of your thigh. Strong left leg. Knee is pointed to the side. And of course, you can have your right leg at the shin or the ankle. We just don't want it here at that knee. Nice tall tree here. Arms to the side if that helps you. If you would like, maybe growing your tree, raising the palms up if you feel a little bit more balanced right now. So you can stay here or wherever you are in tree pose. Exhale. Let's do a little bit of a modification or a variation of tree pose. Right outer palm to the outside of that right knee. And then left fingertips pointed to the side. Nice little bit of a stretch here on the left side while balancing. And inhale, arms come up, releasing that right leg. Exhale, forward bend, ragdoll here for just a moment. Good job. So that was strengthening, that was balancing, going with the flow, challenging. Ooh, it's okay to lose your balance. We're all human. A balanced mind is a balanced body, and a balanced body is a balanced mind. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come up. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center and then to the sides of your body. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Lifting up those toes, placing them one by one down onto your yoga mat. Find that thing in front of you once again that's in stillness. Once you find that thing and you feel ready, keeping that right leg very strong and engaged. So the quadriceps, hamstrings. And then once you feel balanced in here, lifting up your left foot or your left leg in a 90-degree angle. Arms to the side for support. And if you would like, if you feel balanced here, maybe using your left palm to grab your ankle and coming to the inside of you, bringing your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, or the right shin or the right ankle. Wherever you are is totally okay. Here you go. And then raising those palms, maybe you grow your tree. Keeping those muscles engaged, keeping that core strong. On your exhale, coming into a little bit of a fun variation for a little bit more of a challenge. Outer edge of your hand comes to meet with your right knee. And then maybe your right fingertip, your left knee. Right fingertips pointed to the left side. Deep inhale in, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, forward bend. Great job. Inhale, coming halfway up. We switch sides. Exhale, hands to your mat. Stepping, hopping, or jumping to the back of your mat. Chaturanga modified is okay. So shoulders right above those wrists, elbows close to your ribs. Inhale, top of your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, let's go ahead and release our belly button onto the yoga mat. And releasing the palms to the sides of the body. Inhaling, open up, lifting up that chest, lifting up that chin. Feet are to that yoga mat. Exhale, down there. Inhale, lifting up that chest, lifting up that chin. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, this time lifting up just your feet. Just your feet, keeping those hips engaged to the yoga mat. Glutes, hamstrings, exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up those feet. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, let's go ahead and lift up both the chest and the feet. And then maybe the palms under the side of your body. And releasing. Keeping your toes to your yoga mat. And then let's go ahead and lifting up your chest. You can stay here. If you would like, maybe bring your palms to the insides of your thigh. Shoulders come to hug each other. Keeping your glutes strong here, your hips to that yoga mat. Exhale, release. Bringing your palms to the yoga mat. Slowly coming up with your hips, crossing your ankles behind you. Bringing your seat to sit behind you. And then extending with your feet and your legs out in front of you. Let's go ahead and bring your right foot to the inside of that left knee. Deep inhale, or that left thigh. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, first with the belly button coming down. And then when your belly button can't reach anymore, forehead comes down. Forward bend. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come up. Switching legs. Right arm comes out. The bottom of the left foot comes to the inner side of that thigh. Lifting up those arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Exhale, belly button comes down first. When your belly button can't reach anymore, maybe your forehead comes down. Palms are either on the thigh, shin, or the foot. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, inch by inch, starting to come up. Let's go ahead and bring our right foot to meet up with our left one. Bounded triangle pose or butterfly pose. And bouncing your knees from up and down like a butterfly. Keeping your back straight, shoulders held back, chin lifted up. Keeping your feet where they are. Inhale, arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, slowly going down. Just for a little bit of a nice stretch in the hip. Either we reach, all we can do is reach to our ankles, maybe our toes, maybe just a little bit out in front of us, maybe as far as we can outside in front of us. Then releasing your forehead. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come up. Releasing that back onto the yoga mat, and then coming into a happy baby. Peace fingers wrap around your big toes, elbows to the insides of your knees, rocking from left to right, happy baby. Maybe putting a nice smile on your face like a happy baby. Releasing your legs down onto the mat, making any last movements that you would like to make. Maybe making a nice deep stretch here, full body stretch, then giving yourself a hug. Maybe placing your palms to the sides of your body, coming into a spinal twist. And anything else that you would like to do. Once you're done, coming into Shavasana, laying down pose. Feet to the outer edges of the mat, palms to the outer edges of the mat. Allowing your body to be completely heavy here, closing your eyes. Remember to repeat to yourself, I am at peace, I am calm. Now starting to imagine your happy place, your peace place. What does it look like? Where is it? What does it smell like? What's in front of you that you can smell, or what's around you that you can smell? What can you hear that's around you? What can you taste? Is there food that's around you? Maybe you can taste, if you're at the ocean, taste the salty air. What can you smell? What's around you that you can smell? Just remember, you can always visit this happy place at any time. Who are the people that are around you? Are you alone? What are you doing? With your eyes still closed, starting to rock over, roll over to the right side of your body, giving yourself a nice big hug. Being grateful, anything you would like to be grateful for. And with your eyes still closed, gently starting to come back up into an easy seated meditation pose. Straightening out that spine, shoulders held back, chin lifted up. Taking a nice deep inhale in. On your exhale, join me with a closing Om Shanti. Inhaling through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing your palms to heart center. Peace, peace, peace. Bowing your forehead down. Namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Placing both palms onto your heart. Moment of gratitude. Great job today, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow.